Welcome back, guys, and like always, say hello to Lucky Charm. And guys, it was a good day for us yesterday, but just not as good as it could have been. There was definitely some opportunities that were vastly missed, and I think our numbers were correct throughout the board. I just, we can't go out there and pitch for people or hit balls, so that's the way it goes. We did drop our free play yesterday. Again, one of those plays that looked good most of the game, and then they start bringing in relief guys, and these relief pitchers turn into walksonly.com and change up the entire scenario there. That same exact thing actually happened with our top tier we dropped yesterday as well, which we took the Rangers on the run line. And man, just absolutely looking good the entire game. And then you bring in a relief pitcher and just start giving stuff up. Very disgusting. But overall, still a really good day for us. We had some underdogs as well. We also we're about to go into that same game again, but we had the Cubs yesterday. We did take them for the plus run and a half. I wish I could make calls where it's like, we'll take them on the money line for some big plus money. But it's just not the smart play. Yesterday would have worked out, but sometimes it doesn't. So better just take the run and a half all the time. And we also have the Red Sox on the money line, pretty easy one there. So some solid wins. We had the Brewers on the run line. Really big card yesterday. Solid day. Low on units, but that's exactly what we needed going into today. Because today we have our play of the week going on, and we have a lot of action on the board, but just definitely trying to limit it. But there's just so many games; it's hard not to put out so much action. Probably will keep just for our normal card, keep units on the smaller side, but still try to put out all the content that we want. But guys, game of the week on the board. We're on a big run right now. We're 12-3-2 right now. 12-3-2. Really good start to August. I want to keep this going. Obviously, like I said, with after the All-Star break, it's just been throughout the history of Ghost Picks, we've done better after the All-Star break and already locked it in before playoffs and postseason. So let's continue that trend. Let's get a play of the week winner here. We'll drop the link in the description below. Head on over to the site if you're on a different platform. We posted several different ones, so I'm not always sure where people are coming from. But thanks for everyone for hopping on board yesterday. I'm glad we gave our full card out because our top tier lost. So most of the people still had a really good day yesterday. And as we move into today, guys, we're going to hop onto the early game we just talked about. We're going to talk about it again. And we're going to go with the Dodgers on the money line plus 104 against the Cubs. And at this price, Los Angeles needs to only win about 49% of the time for us to break even. And I think the Dodgers are undervalued in this matchup, especially just like looking into this. I didn't quite understand it, but I understand how hot Cubs are lately. They enter at 69.45 with a .605 winning percentage. They also have a statistical advantage over Chicago in batting average, slugging percentage, team ERA, WHIP, the opponent batting average, everything. They're just leading on this. And I understand, it's all about streaks, and right now Cubs are on the top end of that. But I just don't think that pulls away enough from the underlying numbers. And I think the biggest thing here is Lauer. Lauer has a 4.5 ERA and a solid 1.19 WHIP. But the most important numbers that comes from this is that he's 5-0 his last five. He's allowed no more than 3 runs in any of his 9 appearances with the Dodgers. And I think just on paper, obviously the Cubs are going to have a better starting lineup just from reading it. But if you look underlying of what is happening, I just don't think that's what's going on. Yes, Dodgers have lost 5 straight. Chicago has won 8 of its last 12. The reason for them is exactly why we're seeing the plus money for the more talented team. So we're not going to bet on the Dodgers simply because they're due. I'm putting this out basically the value of price, long season profile, the power matchup. I think this is just an overall smarter move regardless of the current numbers. So I'm going with the Dodgers on the money line plus 104, risking just a little less. If this does not play out the way that I think it will, I'll be very surprised. I really like this one. It's an early game. Let's start off the day with a good one. Guys, like I said, we appreciate you guys hopping on board. We appreciate you guys watching. But again, nothing is guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed in this world. The numbers can all work for us, and lately they have been, but some days they don't. Just last week we had a really bad run. This week we're on a good run. The whole point of this is to go 53%, and we strive to go over that, and we usually are. We currently are over that, and we're going to continue to do so. But like I said, always like to throw that out there. Guys, we appreciate you guys watching. We appreciate you guys subscribing and staying connected to Ghost Picks throughout the years. Like I said, play of the week is today. Hop on board, say goodbye to Lucky Charm. And like always, guys, good luck, God bless, and grind on.